Hey folks, Species 7 here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Farm Sim 17. I do indeed have another map review for you here today. This is the Canadian Village map. Map author is Renebqc, and this one I actually found over on ModHoster. So, no, not ModHoster. Well, there'll be a link in the description below. So here we go. We have our, I think that house is from Hagenstadt, isn't it? But, alright, it is a rather large and insanely flat map. Here we go. So I'm going to assume that this, just to have this sort of a landscape, must be like smack dab in the middle of Saskatchewan. I don't know of anywhere else you would find, well, quite this sort of a layout. Alright, now this is a map that really seems to concentrate on different production facilities. They are literally all over the map. You know, you got bakery there, there's a cigar place, there's a place that deals with fish, with dairy, there's various wood products, etc., etc., etc. So it's certainly got the whole production thing going on. And there are, as you can see, i.e., there are sheep, there are also breeding sheep, there are pigs, there are breeding pigs, there are cows, there are breeding cows, and as far as I know, there are chickens and, well, chickens. So, crops, there's a ton of them. We've got page 1 there, all the normals, including sugar cane. We've got a second page here where you can see we've got, well, peanuts, Sudan grass, whatever that might be, rice apparently. Not sure where you would plant rice. You need kind of a flooded field, far as I know. Black bean. Now, here we have hops, coffee, tobacco, onion, and carrot. Now, from what I've read, the carrot and onion have been removed, simply so you would not require any longer a different header. That's what was in there. There is apparently a known error on the map that the silos on the farm, from what I understand, are not registering the numbers correctly. The grazing mod is on this map. The water trough mod is on this map. It is seasons ready. It has golden nuggets. So, as I expect a patch, though, because the map author has been made aware that there is an issue with the silos. So, we also have, besides this, as you can see, probably the longest list I've seen of sales stuff. The amount of sale points on the map is just insane. And as you can see, all of them are pretty much direct competition with the rest. I mean, obviously there are specialty places. You know, you wouldn't expect a place that buys manure or slurry to buy sugar beets, and they don't, you know. There's sort of 2 of each as well, so that kind of adds to the joy, happy of it all. But as you can see, it is not a short list, and you're not short on products. Now, other than the very specialized stuff here, I guess we've got some greenhouses going on as well, because I see tomatoes, oranges, cherries, so we must have orchards and greenhouses. Yeah, you can see the list of products is just insane. And other than the actual products, you've got huge amounts of everything right on hand. Well, not wood chips. Again, carrots and onions are still listed, but the patch notes did say they'd been removed from the map. So, again, a bit of an error there, I guess. And we have apparently 100,000 liters of everything else. Wow. Alright. So that gives us a view of that. A ton of vehicles, as you can see. I mean, our maintenance debt alone is going to kill us here. Amazon Condor 1700, 4191 for the Ponzi Scorpion King. Wow. Yeah. This is pretty crazy, you know. And we're paying over $4,000 a day on a piece of kit that's only worth $90K to us. And as you can see by the reds going constantly down. So, yeah, it looks like our pickup is the only thing that hasn't depreciated by now. Alright, you start the game with 40 pig, 40 sheep, and as you can see, this page also extends. We have breeding cows. We have normal cows, of which you start with 25. We have breeding pig. So, you'll also notice that the animals we do have a number of, they were nice enough to at least make sure that their troughs didn't start out empty. So, there we are. Okay, with that, let's finally get out of here and have a little walkabout, shall we? So, we've got mixed feeders. So you can see grass, hay, straw. Everything is almost insanely well labeled. You know, be on foot to open doors. So even letting you know that your gate opens won't work from inside the tractors, right? But here's a water trough for us. Here's where we can purchase our cows, right? Open animal dialogue appears. So yeah, this is the first cow facility. And if we head through here, you'll see it now starts to register because we have cows, and because I'm not using the seasons mod, so it's not too early in the year for them. As you can see, we have a registered amount of grass, which means that one of their troughs should also be relatively full. There we go, because it will keep it at 80%. So, and of course, as I say, we do have the water trough mod. So, simple enough, come here and go R, and it will fill our troughs. Alright, we have piggies. And as you can see, the big pig sign tells you that's where your animal dialogues are. Right? They want us to kick down the straw here, the water here. We've got food. Right? You know, we've got a compost plant here on the farm. And again, every single thing, oops, tells you what to do. Potato, sugar beet, chaff, blah, 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 blah. Used for gardens, greenhouses, and sale. We have, as you can see, a complete set of everything silos, from fuel to milk to water to, yeah, any sort of liquid. So we've got the complete liquid storage there. Separator facility. I've used this on a couple of maps. You guys have seen this. All right. So this is where we throw the manure in, and it sorts everything. Or I should say straw, and it separates it to manure and digestate and all of those things. Okay, that's a little bit, scary. Yeah. So here we are. That's going to have to be addressed, because I get a feeling you can end up with a falling through the world scenario there. But interesting. We also have this guy. I've used this many times, where you can dump your hay, grass, and straw and have it turned into products you can use next door with the digestate and silage. The Flegel Beetmaster. Water and beets, and it'll turn it into piggly fodder. Well, beet pulp, anyway. Oh, and compost. Okay, that's different. Huh. I thought it would produce a pig fodder. There you go. So, of course, pigs don't graze, so you'll notice there's no grazing thing came up there. Alright. Now, here is our piggy mixer, as you can see. Sugar beets or taters, barley or wheat, corn or soybean, and away we go. So far, the nuggets are the only thing that I have found floating at bizarre heights off the ground. So, chaff and silage. Standard silage bin. And then over here, we've got the sheep seats. Hello, sheep. And again, you'll see that immediately the pasture levels come up. So, ooh, not nearly what the cows get, but they've got a much smaller pasture, I guess. So once again, we should find that we have at least an 80% fill, or at the most an 80% fill point in our troughs. There we go, there they are. Right? Excellent. And same thing. When it comes time to water, it's as simple as throwing the switch. And you'll notice that that does not come out of your pay. So that's kind of nice. There we are. So yeah, usual facilities for all of those goodies. Now, it's a huge, huge, huge farm area, as you can see. There you go. Wow. Storage facility for pretty much everything by the looks of it. And it's odd that we read 100,000 on the one sheet, and yet, oh, maybe this is what they meant by the numbers here don't work. Maybe this is the silo system that's not functioning. Alrighty. We've also got the train there. And a loading point for wood. Interesting. So I guess this whole section here is for loading the trains. Alrighty. As I said, it is a huge, huge farm. Let's go check out this building, shall we? And no, I'm not going to pick up 10 of them because it's going to kill the map for us. Alrighty. Just a huge, huge storage place. Interesting. Oh, wait a minute, here we go. Oh, be on foot to open doors. Alrighty. Alright, we appear to have a forest area through here with sawmill on it. But we haven't finished looking at the farm yet, so let's do that, shall we? Alrighty. As I say, things are almost overly labeled, and I didn't think I would ever find a map that was that. Right? Wow. Now, there doesn't appear to actually be cows in this one, does there? So this might be the breeding facility one. Interesting. I really like that. And the fact that it tells you the exact point, how many days you have, all of that. Really nice mod. Alrighty, let's carry on, shall we? Alright, so, whew. Diesel, wow, okie dokie. Now this, I take it, is our regular farm. Okay, and here we see 100,000 across pretty much everything. Including straw, pig forage, and cow forage. Interesting. Yes, we know this is where the chickens live. There's our boy over there. Alright. And then we're sort of back to the main yard here. Let's grab ourselves some wheels, I think, at this point, and carry on, shall we? So, we also, as you can see, as there's food out for these, have a few other facilities involved here. Alright, we have seed processing, we have fertilizer processing, I'm going to guess, Yep, fertilizer production here. Explains why we get so many of these troughs. And then we can get dump manure here, and I assume this will give us digestate. Oh no, slurry. And, yep, digestate. Oh, liquid fertilizer. So there we are. We have seed, solid, and liquid fertilizer productions right here as well. As I said, it is a farm for production. It's also a farm for lots of kit. So, the multiplayer in mind, apparently. Alright, let's see what happens if we actually leave the farm. Now that field is ours. That's field 1. Lovely. Let's have another look at our map, shall we? So you can see traffic is also active. Okay, field 1 and field 3 are what we own. So, that field just up there where we can see we've got some equipment parked is also ours. I take it this is our harvester. Alright, let's continue on, shall we? Yeah, we might as well start right across the road. This is the sawmill, with more trees around it than you'd know what to do with. Alright. So, we have, as I said, you can't, man, if you want a map that doesn't make you really strain your brain to figure out how stuff goes, this would certainly cover it, wouldn't it? Huh. We had this facility on World Challenge map. That's what we were throwing all of our logs into. So, I guess this is... Now, is this the one going to produce pallets for us, or what? Because I know that we need empty pallets on the map. Yeah, that looks like this is what the deal is for this one. There we go. Yeah, board pallets. So, good. There's the Ponzi that's costing us $4,000 a day. Alright, here's a log pond. Here's straight wood sales. There's our log pond, another way to sell wood, of course. Actually, kind of an interesting map. I mean, for something that's fairly simply laid out, it is pretty cool. And over here, we can load wood on the train. So, very cool. And we've got a water tower over there. Alrighty. Quite the facility. Quite the facility indeed. Now we need to take a taxi just to get back to the truck. But it gives you an idea of the size. You know, this is a big map. The download's a little on the large size as well, guys. It's, I believe, about 1.1 gig. So, be prepared if you have a slower than standard connection to have to take a little bit of time on this. Yeah. Alright, back out of the sawmill. And we have... goods exit, empty pallets, goods received. So, board pallet, products, empty pallets. Oh, so that other sawmill actually produces boards. My apology. You bring the boards here, and this place will turn them into pallets. And here's our movers. Okay, yeah, empty pallets. Alrighty. So, and we have a coal and firewood factory. Interesting. Never seen this before. What do we do here? We bring in wood chips and logs, and it produces fire starter and coal. Interesting. So again, as I say, there is a big focus on production facilities on this map. Now, just over here, is where we can off-sale our bales. Right there in a standard bale barn with... Oh, alright, we just looked at... No, we did not either. So here's another wood facility. And this one is... makes curtains. There it is. That is the screen I'm looking for. So, wood chips and empty pallets, and it will make curtain pallets. Okie dokie. So yeah, there is quite the chain of different production going on. Just for wood alone, we're already seeing, as I say, quite the chain. Now, this one is just storage. And then we have... No, is this the actual shop? It doesn't show as being the shop. Maybe it's just a secondary shop. Let's open this up a bit. Nope. No, that doesn't show to be the shop. Although I don't actually see... Oh yeah, there it is. Down by Animal Manure Sale there is an actual shop. And I'm pretty sure, I guess this is like a secondary, yep, configure or directly sell vehicle. So this is more or less a workshop type shop, and there's an egg sale point, as opposed to buying vehicles. Alrighty, well that makes some sense then. And then we have a place to get fuel, etc., etc. These are liquid storage, right? Oh, don't hit the big fuel canister, dude. Alright. Let's have a look at these, shall we? Seeds. Water. Fertilizer. Alright. So yeah, different liquid storage. Alrighty. Now, let's... Now, I'm going to tell you guys right off, I'm likely going to miss a thing or two, just because there is so much. Oh. I thought I turned it off, and I didn't. Fish production. Water and corn, I believe, will give you boxes of fish. So, corn and water, right, will give you fish pellets and frozen fish pellets. And I believe that stuff is simply... So there's your corn tip, water around the side. As I say, things are just insanely well labeled, you know? I mean, good on you, man, seriously. Good on you. So that's fish. We have sugar production just off to this end. Or at least a facility thereof. Oh, I can just get to it. Sure, let's do that. And then we can count the truck and the fish as a middle point, sort of, for this stuff. So here we go. The sugar factory. Alrighty. I would imagine this is going to be fairly straightforward. Do we have a... There we go. Empty pallets, water, sugar beets will produce beet pulp and sugar. Alrighty. As I say, there's no shortage at all. So the diner, looks like they will buy eggs from us. Awesome. Alright, let's head back across. And check out the facility on the other side of the fish. Yeah, I'm not going to pick up any more nuggets. I don't want to accidentally hit the 10 and then have our map so full of little dots that we can't see anything else. So, hopefully with a couple of errors fixed, this is going to be a pretty decent map. Again, a little bit big, but I mean, there's enough to keep you. Kind of reminds me of Pine Cove Productions. You know, there's just so much, and there's kind of neat stuff going on too. Like this guy just wanders back and forth, doing whatever giant cranes do. So, we have, this is cigar production. We have tobacco on the list of ingredients. Oops. There's apparently something here that's, oh, there's something sticking out of the ground there. Right there. See? Just a tiny, don't know what, but it stops you. Anyway, so yeah, we can bring tobacco here. Is there a central tell-all? Huh. Interesting, eh? I didn't turn my HUD off, did I? No, I don't think so. Alright. But I mean, fairly obviously, we're going to be bringing tobacco and, I guess, cartons here. Oh, empty pallets. Okay. Empty pallets. No, there's definitely no, odd. With everything else so incredibly detailed. Huh. Alrighty. Now, there is one other tip point here. Just in there, I believe. Now, we have a soy milk production, I believe, is this place here. The slow soy milk thing. I think this is the same animal here. Yeah, here we go. Soybean, liquid manure, water, milk, fuel, pig forage. Soya milk production. So, and they say no shortage of things to keep you busy. You have to hire other people to run the farm, I think. Alright, let's check out the next facilities. We'll do another couple on the truck here, and then we're probably going to have to start doing the hopping about thing, because we're already almost half an hour into this, and we have seen little enough of the map. Alright, oof. What have we got here? I see tomatoes and potatoes and looks like maybe onions and carrots, but we know we don't use those any longer. Interesting. It is rather odd. What does this show up as a facility? Port pallet buy. Oh, I see. Okay, so this is just a sale point. That's why. Port pallet. Oh, what am I doing? Where are we? Here we go. Port pallet buy. There we are. They buy milk and fuel and all kinds of stuff. Wool. I see. And then we get more in here with the carrot, which we don't take anymore. Okay. So that's a sell or a buy point. Alrighty. Makes sense. Now, oops. Sorry. Bleh. I didn't want that either. Yeah, shift and 9 brings up the money cheat, and because I was running when I hit the 9, it thought I wanted money. That's not what I wanted. I actually want a map. Thank you. So here's our dairy, and same thing. This is multi-production, I believe. We have a placed milk max here. So, milk, and it will give you pallets of milk. And over here, as you can see, we've got a number of different things. We've got butter, we've got, I don't know, homogenized milk maybe? Different butter, yogurt. So yeah, again, very much like the Pinecone Productions map. Oh, that's a level indicator. Okay, I was trying to figure out what that device was. So there's the dairy. Washers. Washers? Kind of washers. Ah. Well, this one's empty, but that one ain't. We seem to have potato washers. Again, just getting through these facilities, you darn near need to be taking taxis. So 4 of them. Wow. Okay. And these, I believe, just take potatoes and water. Oh, they usually take fuel as well. Oh, this one takes onions, which, again, I don't think are any longer on the map. Onions, alright. I believe they take fuel as well. Let's just have a look here. Water and carrots. Ah, okay, no. These ones don't, and gives you washed carrots. So, as said, from the patch notes, carrots and onions were removed. So, I'm not sure what we're seeing here. And this one is potatoes, is it? Sugar beets? I didn't know you washed sugar beets. And potatoes, right? And potatoes. Good enough. Okay. We have packaging factories. Wow. It just, you need one person for doing farming stuff and one person just running around making sure all of this works. Very much a reminder of, flour? Corn flour? Wheat flour? Silage? Potatoes? Wow. Everybody hanging out at the local station. I don't know what's going on there, and I think I will just... Oh, here we go. Wood chips. And products, wood chips, pallets. Huh. There is some kind of production stuff going on here, I will tell you. Now, again, packaging factory. Oh, this is all part of the same ginormous carrots, onions, soybeans, wood chips. Oh, I see it. Pallets it all up like that. Wow. Alright. Unbelievable. And milk sale. Okay. Ah, stop milk mod. Yeah, as you can see, there's no shortage of equipment. Alright, there doesn't seem to be anything in the way of moddeds there. So perhaps you need to add the stop milk? Okay. Otherwise they sell it? Not sure, but there you go. And then over here we should have our animal purchase and sale point, as well as just behind it, as well as a manure point, we should have our shop. Here we go. Wow, huge. Apparently repair area. That'd be so cool to have a giant cardboard cut out like that in your front yard. Oh, man. Alright, and we also have... What do we got here? Victoria. Alright. What's the name of this one? A sail point. And directly across here we have a manure sail. And this place, which is Farmer 1. And right across should be the biomass. Here we are, the power plant. Which is simply wood chips in. Excellent. Alright, let's have a look here. Okay. Let's go to our map. Oops, map. Alright, we're there. Okay, South Mill 1 is obviously a place for selling, wow, there's a BGA here and a BGA there. Yeah, South Mill is obviously a train-only spot. That BGA is right across from the farm, so let's go visit that one. Here we go. And say there's our farm there. So this is literally right across the road. Alright, wow. Again, very, oh, look at that. Nice raisable ramp. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. There's our digestate area. Yeah, and we've got massive silage bunkers. So, yeah. There's the BGA by the farm. Now, let's check out... Okay, here's a tip point called Ottawa. Let's visit that. Let's have a look. Oh, I went right past it. There we go. Ottawa. And what do you guys buy? Ah, here we are. Ooh, pretty much everything in that middle section. And all of the grains as well. So, yeah, one of the competing tip points, as it were. We also have... Oh. Apparently a massive repair bay. And a fueling point. Okie dokie. And across from that is a bakery. As you can see. And it looks like they take pretty much anything in the way of grains, these guys. So you need empty pallets, water, and some sort of a grain. And it will produce, strangely enough for a bakery, bread. Here we have a cloth dealer. Again, not marked as a shop on the map, but very obviously is one. Huh, interesting. Alright. So that's that point. There's another fueling point over there. These are all, again, train sections only. So let's go to wool sale. Here we are, the Golden Yarn Spinnery. And there was also a place, I believe, we could sell them by the pallet, wasn't there? Got a huge supermarket over there. BGA 2. So there's another BGA just over here as well. And I assume it's functional, although it's not marked as a tip point on the map. So maybe anything tipped to these ones will show up in the main. I'm not sure. But it certainly looks like it is a full facility. Including an offload for trains. Interesting. And other than that, yeah, pretty much a silage or canola products out, digestate, and fuel. Oh, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. So, let's head up to this Walmart area thing here. Wow. Okay. We've got a bunch of tips here for different products. Alrighty. Wow. Again, this appears to buy products in pallet form, from what I can tell. Yeah. Alrighty. What do we got across the road here? We've got a McDonald's, we've got a KFC, and they all show us tip points. So again, yeah, the amount of production points and such and sell points is just crazy here. What do we got there? Yeah, all through here there is sell points. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sell points just in this little complex. And you can see we get the Buffalo Grill, the KFC, a McDonald's, a Walmart, and a Grains. So, the McDrive. That just is disgusting. Alright, let's head over to Toronto, shall we? A wanted poster for a modding group. Alright, so here we've got a sale point called Toronto. Now these seem to be pretty much identical buildings plopped all over the map with different Canadian city names. Interesting. Maybe it's some sort of a sales franchise or something. And then over this way, yeah, we're now well past the 40-minute mark. It is a big, complicated piece of kit, this one, let me tell you. So over here, we have another manure sale point, and this is Farmer 2. Okay. Now, I want to go up here and see what's going on, because we've got a place here labeled oil, and then another labeled feed. But again, they don't show up as actual tip and or pickup points, but they apparently certainly do take products, or produce products, as the case may be. Alright, so we need to bring compost, fuel, and it'll give us oil pallets. Alrighty. So this is oil production. And again, not a small thing. You can see there's like an entirely secondary one here as well. Fuel. Oh, I guess this one we can dump the oil pallets and turn it into fuel. Interesting, interesting. Okay. We've got a milk sale here. I think we've already looked at that, haven't we? And we've also looked at that facility. So, there's more oil and fuel things at the top. Now, I'd like to go to, I think at this point, Calgary is the same sort of tip place as Toronto, Victoria, I think so, and probably Quebec. But we want to go up to Quebec here, as there appears to be some, see what I mean, it is just the same facility, so it's obviously some sort of franchised thing. But yeah, I want to have a look at the refinery. This one, chaff and silage to load onto the train. And again, this is the same refinery you will find in placeables on various sites. Alrighty. Although again, really nicely labeled. Here's our HUD. tip RS. RM output, okay, I think that needs a little bit of, help. Alright. So, again, expect a patch to this map. I believe this is version 3, although he also said it was his first release version, so. But there you are. A very, very interesting, like I said, quite complex map. So, and yeah, a couple of little issues, bugs. You know, there's that one section on the farm where looks like you could probably fall into the Never Never Land. But very nicely done. Very nicely done. I'm quite pleasantly surprised. I'm seldom impressed with quote-unquote Canadian maps, but there you go. Alright guys, hope everybody enjoyed. That was again the Canadian Village map by Renebqc. So, remember to share the videos, don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and lots of comments. But above all, take care of each other folks, and ciao for now.